Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, hello, my name's Anthea and I create fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos. So if you enjoy hauls, unboxings, reviews, that kind of thing, please do consider hitting that red subscribe button down below, and whilst hitting that red subscribe button, please do make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be running through some of the empty products or some of the products that I've managed to get to the end of, and just kind of tell you my thoughts on if they, if I enjoyed using them, would I repurchase, would I recommend, that kind of thing. I think there's a couple in here that are repeat purchases, so if you've watched any of my previous empties, there's a couple in here that I've kind of raved about many a time. So yeah, but I'm not going to waffle any further, so I'm going to crack on with the very first item. So first off, we have this triple hyaluronic acid deep moisturizer miracle cream from Beauty Pie. Now it comes in a 50ml glass bottle. It's a really light texture. Now I kind of do prefer a cream that is a little bit of a heavier texture. I just feel like I have, for my dry skin, it just works a lot better. I did use it all the way to the end. I enjoyed using it. There's nothing really wrong with it. I think those that prefer a lighter, to a gel texture, would really enjoy using this. So I would recommend it. But as I say, I think it's just that I'm used to a heavier texture kind of cream. So this isn't something that I would repurchase for myself. However, it did the job. But I think it was just mainly the feel for me that I didn't really kind of love enough to think that I would repurchase it. But yeah, it's definitely worth a shout if you are interested in a light moisturizer, especially if you're going into the warmer months as well. Sometimes having a lighter texture can be good if you do have oily skin, or I suppose combination skin. I only have dry skin, so I don't know. I hear people talk about oily skin and all that kind of thing. So this is definitely worth a look if you are interested. I will leave links to anything that is still available, or if I can find links to, in the description box below. So anything I'm talking about in the video, if you want to read up and find out a bit more about the ingredients and things like that, just check out the description box below. And then next we have the Bad Gal Bang Benefits mascara. Now I think this is the second time I've actually purchased this. I really do enjoy this mascara. I think it's a really good mascara. However, the price point is quite high for a mascara. So I purchased this from Boots, and it came with the little travel size, which what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to use this. I've got another one, so this is one that I've used, and then I do have another one that I'm currently using at the moment. But I think once I've kind of used that one, I'm not probably going to repurchase this. I'm going to try to see if I can use a lower price point and get a similar effect. Now I've got a couple waiting in the wings from, what is it called? Is it number 17 or number 7? What's it called? I'll pop it on the screen. I can't quite remember top of my head. They used to do it many years ago. And it's a mascara where it's one for lengthening and kind of separating the lashes, and then the 17, yeah, I think it's called 17, yeah, that's it, and they discontinued it, and I've now reintroduced it. So I've picked up a couple of the mascaras as a backup. So once I've completed using these, I'm going to try that and see if it's as good as it was back there in that day. So yeah, so at the minute, great mascara. I would recommend it. I just think it's very expensive for a mascara. I think it's 20 something plus pounds for it. Again, it's great. I love it. I think it's my favourite when it comes to benefit. They've got a few. Obviously, they've got the what's it called, roller lash. They've got quite a few. But out of them, I have tried all of those, but this one is the one that I enjoy using the most. But as I say, I think there's probably alternatives out there that I could use and get a very similar effect. So as great as it is, I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I mean, if it turns out that I try and find a cheaper alternative and nothing kind of lives up to this, then I'll probably have to come back to buying it. But I'm going to try a few others first to see if I can find something that's a little bit more affordable. And then next we have this Japan, so this is from Beauty Pie. You know, for those of you that are new to the channel, or those of you know that I love Beauty Pie, I am trying to see if I can find my holy grail products. I do have a couple at the minute actually that I, you know, repeat purchase and absolutely love. But I'm trying like different cleansers, different kind of serums, that kind of thing, just to kind of niche down my beauty routine. So I wanted to try this Beauty Pie Japan Fusion Pure Transforming Cleanser. Now, this I didn't love. Did it do the job? I'm sure it did. I just found it, I don't know. I think if you're using a balm, because it's like a balm texture, so it doesn't foam up or anything like that. But I felt like it didn't do a good job at breaking down makeup as a actual balm would. And I just didn't enjoy using it. It's something that I wouldn't repurchase. I'm not going to say I wouldn't recommend it. It just didn't work well for me. It took off makeup, you know, it cleansed the skin, but it's not something, I think I'm very used to either a balm texture, which, you know, like your oil, big balm texture, or I like to use my cleanse and polish, which is more of a cream. So I think when it came to the texture with this, I just didn't really love it. So no, I wouldn't repurchase it. You know, it's with antioxidants, vitamin C and grape poly somethings in there. So unfortunately, this is a no from me. But you know, again, I will leave all the details for anything that I'm showing you in the description box. So if it's something that potentially you might be interested, you can go down there and you know, take a look. And then next we have the Body Shop, and this is their Mango Softening Body Butter. Now again, this is on repeat. I always buy the Body Shop body butters. They are, for me, my all-time moisturizer when it comes to body and skin. I just literally kind of alternate through scents. So sometimes it will depend on what's on offer, what's not on offer, you know, and I will go with that. I always tend to gravitate to the ones that are formulated more so for a drier skin. And yeah, swear by it. Literally, I get every single last drop out, and I'm currently using another one at the moment. The packaging's slightly different now than this one. I think they've got it in like the silver tin. You know, whatever. I don't really care what they put it in, to be honest. But I absolutely adore this, and I think anyone out there who has extremely dry skin, I would highly recommend trying it. Like I've said in previous videos, if you're not sure about it, they do in like travel sizes, so you can try it as a sample and see if it's something that would work for you. But you know, throughout the years, I've tried all kinds of different moisturizers and things, and this is the only one that literally does what it needs to do for my, as I always say, desert dry skin. Those that know me know I have desert dry skin. So trust and believe, this works for me. Yeah, so again, would I repurchase? I will continue to repurchase until the day that they do not sell it anymore, which hopefully I won't be here when that happens, because I will be devastated and I'll have to walk around with flaky dry skin. So nobody wants that. So the Body Shop, please just, yeah, keep this coming. I can't see this ever not being sold. This has to be one of their, I'd have to assume this is one of their all-time #1 sellers on their website. I might Google that when I've got a few minutes. I might Google that just to see, because I have to assume that's the case. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I'm right? Because I think I'm right. Yeah, and if you know, let me know in the comment section below. Now next, this. Oh dear. So I did mention at the beginning of the video that there's a few items in here that I have bought again and again and again, and that is definitely this one as well. So this is the Beauty Pie, and I will say I'm not sponsored by Beauty Pie. They don't know me. This is all with my own, you know, hard-earned coin. And this is their Japan Fusion. It says Step M1 Energy Mist. Now this, I've said this time and time again, this has to be, I actually have another one that I'm currently using now, my all-time favorite toner mist. I cannot express enough how much I love this thing. And I don't know what it is. I love it. I think this is probably either my third or fourth bottle of this, and I will continue to repurchase. So it's a no-brainer with this one. This is a staple in my actual skincare. There's no way. It's just a staple. This will never, unless they stop making it, that's the only way it's not going to be in my skincare routine, because it's A+, A++++. Yeah, so, yeah, say no more, right? Yeah, don't need, okay. And then next we have, this Mitchum, so it's Women's Mitchum Clinical Gel, and it's just an unscented, is it an antiperspirant? Because I always get mixed up. It says, oh, actually it says antiperspirant and deodorant. Never knew that. I've been using this for bloody years and I never really noticed. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw this in the mix. This is something I've used, as I just said, for many years. It's really good. I find it keeps me fresh. It doesn't, never lets me down, as the old advert used to say. And yeah, it's great. It says no white marks. However, it's still slightly white marks, but I'd say not as much as if you were just using a regular deodorant or antiperspirant, because it goes on clear. There's no white residue under the arm anyway, so you're good. So I have the unscented one. There's no reason why I got the unscented one. I think it was just whatever was there at the time, but they do them in different kind of really light scents as well, so there's nothing really overpowering or overly perfume with them. But yeah, so I'd recommend this, definitely. So yeah, if you are after a antiperspirant and deodorant, this one, you got 2-in-1. You can't lose. Okay, and then next we have the ELEMIS Pro Collagen Overnight Matrix, and this says Wrinkle Smoothing Night Cream. Now, I've had this for quite a while. I think I got it in a value set, so I think it had other bits in, like, I don't know, like cleansers, I don't know, moisture. Oh, it was just a value set, and it's, what I will say, those of you that know that ELEMIS isn't a cheap brand. So this, I think when I looked online, I did have a quick look, and it's quite an expensive cream. Now, what I will say is I enjoyed using it of an evening. Would I say it made much of a difference? I didn't really notice a difference in my skin. But what I will say on the back of that is that I didn't use it consistently, so I'd kind of use it quite sporadically with, and then another night I'd use something else, so I didn't use it consistently enough to see, well, did it make a difference or did it not? Now, this isn't something I would repurchase. I think for me, the skincare regime that I have at the moment and the options that I have at the moment, which are kind of a bit more affordable than going out to buy something like this, I don't think is something that I need right about now. I am getting older, luckily as some of us do every day, we get a little bit older, and I don't think my skin needs are requiring something this expensive at this time. Now, as I say, I have used a few other things from ELEMIS and I really do like the brand. So, in the future I might kind of have to gravitate towards, maybe more expensive and I suppose more targeted kind of skincare, but at the minute, it's not for me, and yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this at this moment in time. Okay, and then next we have, again, from Beauty Pie. Told you I'm trying quite a lot from Beauty Pie at the moment. So this is their Uber Youth Super Serum, and it says with hydrating marine complex and energizing peptides. Now this, I really, really enjoyed using this. This is something that I would definitely repurchase. It felt really nice on the skin. I felt like it left my skin really hydrated and moisturised after I'd used it, and also kind of aided keeping that moisture and hydration throughout the day as well, because that's something that I found with some serums, you can put them on and they feel great. However, as the day kind of goes on, your skin starts to feel a little bit dry and it doesn't continue to keep that hydration. But with this, it was an absolute pleasure to use. At the minute I'm using a different serum from Beauty Pie, so I haven't repurchased just yet. But what I'm doing, as I said in the earlier part of the video, what I'm trying to do is narrow down which kind of serums and moisturisers and cleansers and that kind of thing that I really love, and then kind of stick to a specific routine. So I would definitely recommend this if you are after a serum. And yeah, I've got nothing much more to say than obviously I love the majority of the products. I think there's only there's a couple of things that I've, like I said, I mentioned the cleanser that I didn't really love from Beauty Pie, and then there is a serum that I've used just recently that I didn't love either. And again, it wasn't terrible, but in comparison to say like this one and the one I'm actually currently using at the moment, it just didn't work for me and for my needs and my skin. So I would highly recommend this if you are after a serum. And if you do have any questions about anything that I've shown you in the video, by all means, as I say, pop them in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, overall, this super serum, absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend. Will be repurchasing when I need to. And that's the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried any of the products that I've shown you in the video today and what your thoughts are on them. If you enjoyed using them, you know, did you have a good experience, bad experience, you know, pop them in the comment section down below. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell before you leave if you are not already subscribed. And thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video, guys. Bye for now. See ya.